Oh, he's a foodie. So you like cooking. So cook more often. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to Sim Saturday. Today I'm going to be showing you the other universe brother. Well, pause. He is the one universe brother that does not share the last name as Tanner and Xander. And you've yet to meet Tanner, but we're going to meet Landon today. What are these played households over here, you ask? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You'll know soon enough. So, I will explain this, though, because this pertains to this. It pertains to everything, actually. This is the universe family home. This is where Pandora started her family. This is where she began everything. Before I even knew what I was doing, before I even knew how the story was gonna go, Pandora was not gonna have kids, and she did not want kids. She ended up getting pregnant, she ended up having twins the first time I played The Sims 4, and the first baby that I had ended up being two babies, ended up being twins. That's how this whole thing started. Crazy to me because it's just like, I think about it and I'm like, I never knew where this playthrough was gonna go. And this is where it took me. Problem with this is they have a cemetery back here. That building in the back is where Pandora and her significant other, explain that later, where their urns were kept in there with all their stuff. She was a musician, her spouse was a painter, and there's a lot to this house. The only problem is there's nothing in the house except for the butler looking girl right there. You see that? Yeah, that's a sim I created as the universe family housekeeper, because this family has gotten from no money to a significant amount where now they're buying property. My mission in life is to destroy the land grab namesake. I'm sorry if any of you like the land grabs. I do not. I can't even stand looking at their apartments. I know it's ridiculous, it's a video game, but I cannot stand land grabs. So anyways, this house right here, this mansion, I built that. They earned all that money. No loans needed to be paid off, but now they have $200,000. Why, you ask? There's nothing in this house over here because me so dumb, I sold everything. I accidentally sold everything when they transferred over here. You know, well, I didn't sell everything, I took it with me and I ended up selling it all off. You know what I had with me? All their tombstones. Every family member that's died, I have their tombstones in the frickin' yard over here. It's not a big deal because every time a sim dies or is going to die, I bring them to the family home. They move into the family home, so that's no big deal. When Landon is going to die, I'm gonna have him bring back the tombstones. I think that's how that will work. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but it should. It's worked for other things before, like they have all of one of the other family members' stuff, all her pictures, everything, anything that she's made, they have it all when she moved in there when she was gonna die. So it should work. I need to stop talking on the front page. I am very talkative, and I'm also doing this right after the first video. Movie magic. But without further ado, dun da da da, Landon Sakamoto. Hashtag the universe clan. No, I can't say clan. You know who says that? You get any of you watch Claire Chobon? She, I don't know if I just butchered her last name or not, but her family, her Sims family is called the Catheryagan clan. I'm trying to think of a good name for mine. I just call them the universes. I don't really call them anything else. Alright, right here, we're already loaded into Landon. I thought he wasn't dancing to music. I was like, There's no music there, boy. There's no music, buddy. But there is. You're listening to the pop station, right? I think this is the pop station. It's a good half-eaten tofu burger. Okay, first thing about Landon. He's a vegetarian. It has not affected the gameplay too much, actually. Like, there are a lot of vegetarian options. This is a life lesson right here. When people are vegetarians, it does not affect you. It should not affect you. I'm not gonna get all political and preachy on people, but, like, I love a good burger. I will eat a steak with my bare hands. Not literally, but you get my point. If somebody was to sit next to me and talk to me about, like, the benefits of vegetarianism, which he likes to do a lot, but all the Sims seem to accept him, because in the Sims world, they are accepting of each other. Here we're like, ugh, you're talking too much about vegetables. What are you wearing? Pause for a second. Youssif. Wait, did you get promoted, or are you just wearing some Matrix shit? Because... no, you did not get promoted. This does look like a spy outfit, kind of. I also like that coat. Is this a uniform outfit? I need to put that on somebody. That's a good outfit. No, don't do that. You need to change your outfit, though. I like that outfit, but that is not you. Sif. That's not you, Sif. Youssif. I'm sure Landon's into it, that, like, dark look, but, like... he likes you for who you are. Okay. So, a cool thing about these two is... I guess I'm jumping right into it. Some of you probably did notice that there's 2 guys and 1 girl in this house. Marci is their teenage daughter. She's at... oh, she's at XANDERS still. Marci was adopted. Because clearly, 2 men can't have a kid together. Yes, Landon is gay, a vegetarian. It's not supposed to be like this whole stereotypical thing, or am I making it that by saying this? I don't know, but he was a vegetarian long before he was gay, first of all. Second of all, I don't know why I'm like so... I don't know, kind of shy about sharing the fact that he's gay with you guys. I don't understand that. Like, I know that a lot of people who would be watching this would be like, yeah, that's awesome, he's gay. But, like, I just know people in my life who are kind of like, I obviously, why would I make a gay sim if I didn't, you know, accept it? You know, I gotta back them. Okay. Yes. Landon is gay. The reason I am saying it like this is because I know people who will probably watch my channel who were very surprised. It's not that they're not accepting of it, it's that they were very surprised to hear that you could have gay Sims in The Sims 4. I actually, because I played The Sims 3 and stuff as a kid and stuff like that, but I don't know if that was an actual like, I don't think that you could actually have same-sex couples until this game, I'm not sure. But the fact that there's also gender options in the Create a Sim, I just want to touch upon the fact that the progression in The Sims 4, that's something to be reveled, because, you know, how often does the LGBTQ family, wow, the community get recognized in a video game? And of course, in like a life simulator, they want it to be as true to life as possible, but they could have easily left that out and been like, no, marriage is between a man and a woman, this is how it is. But it's not, and they understand that, and EA Maxis just got it, and they nailed it on the head, because when I created the my oh my god, I cannot talk. When I created my transgender sim, I automatically hit that, because it's a female transitioning into a male, so I hit they're female, and then you go and you hit masculine, and automatically it was like, other than the voice, it would take you forever to figure out they were a female. it would take you a long time. But I mean, it's just great. It's amazing, like how they implemented that into a game. And I know some people won't agree with me, and a lot of other people will, but it's a life simulator. I feel like it has to be in this game. It had to be in this game because there's a huge demographic that would be untouched had they not done that. It's a smart business decision. It's important for really just for this generation. You know, I mean, maybe I'm thinking too much about it, but I just thought it was great. Like, it's just when I first saw it, I was just taken aback by it at how like progressive this game was. And I'm also maybe stalling because I love their relationship, honestly. They were the first ones to get together and they've been together forever, but the only problem was when they were working their asses off for this place. When they saw this place was being built and they wanted to make enough money to live here, they're like, we want that. They both work. He's a doctor. Landon is a doctor. And he's at the point now where he cannot get promoted anymore. He gets raises. Um, he makes an even $300, I believe, an hour. That's a lot of money, but still, he makes a lot of money. He has the shrewd trait. Youssif, somehow it glitched because it's The Sims, but sometimes it like makes your stuff go back a little bit, and oh, he did hit it. Okay, so we need to go to Mansion Baron. He's gonna automatically complete this. I guarantee you. Oh, no, they have to. Their home needs to be worth 350,000. But he, they both have the shrewd trait, so now they make money by investing. And I can see when, like, if I'm playing another family, at the top of that screen, up here, where the notifications are, it'll show, like, how much he earned that week. He usually earns, like, and it's based on your household income, and it's a little bit cheaty because he took everything from the family home, but he makes $10,000 a week investing, which means Youssif also makes about that much in a week for investing, depending on how it fluctuates, give or take, what their income is. It's in the double digits is what they make every week just sitting on their asses. The only problem with that is now they have this huge, like, walls up. Yeah, I made this place, and it's huge because when I used to play The Sims all the time, I always had this thing where I made the rooms too big. And I started learning how to not do that, but in this place I was like, I want the rooms huge. So, like, here's a game room. Oh, sorry. Here's a game room. There's just, like, enough room to turn around in them. That's what I like. I can have the walls up. But there's, you know, a TV in here. There's a game system, the gamepad. All this stuff was in here already. Ready for them to come in so they didn't have to bring anything with them. Here's the you know, like, living area, fireplace, some arts on the wall. That's how I say arts. This is supposed to be like a guest room, and it's like fish themed because the windows, like, you can barely. Oh my gosh, excuse me, fish. You can see out there and you can see across like the lake area and stuff, so I kind of wanted it themed like that. This is a tiny only bath, like, only toilet. I was gonna say potty. I have a 2-year-old. I'm sorry. Toilet and a sink and then mirrors on the wall. A workout room. Oh, jeez, no. Sorry. I guess we're doing the kitchen first. A huge kitchen with food on the floor over here because I'm sure that was the butler's doing. A huge kitchen. A workout room that, like, never gets used because I always forget and I take them to the gym. It's important to get out, though. This is the master bedroom. I'm probably showing you guys this a little bit too quick. A lot of simmers like to be like, okay, this, and this, and this, but I don't know. I feel like maybe it'd be taking too much time. This is the master bathroom. There's food in there for God knows why. I did this like thing where it was like, I mean, you say this is in the way. I say it's art. Leave it alone. But anyways, they have like this little like minimalist foliage type look in here, which I like. Uh, Basketball court for their hallway on the second floor. I mean, come on. A music room that barely gets used. The only person who really uses it. I forgot I had the signed acoustic guitar in here. The only person who uses this room is Anakin when he comes over, really. This is the butler's room. There's like some things for him. And I've like made a little like bathroom between these two bedrooms because technically when I built this I thought, well, kids room, kids room, kids room, you know, music room, but then I was like, they need a butler. Let's put a butler in here. So he got this room because I mean, this is still colored blue and I didn't want him to have like that baby blue, I guess. I don't know. I think weird sometimes. So the bathroom, which I could even, if I'm careful, I can get in here. And like, yeah. And so it's brick and it's like very alleyway looking, and I just thought it would be like cool for like kids and teenagers. They probably would like something like that. So then this is Marci's room. You know, there's Marci's room. It's not it's like very empty right now and it's big, and the reason, like, I'm showing you because you obviously want to see it. You want to know what's going on here. But one of the other reasons is because I moved them in here, and after all the strain and stress of making enough money to get here, and it put a strain on um, Youssif and Landon's relationship, and at one point, like, Youssif ended up flirting, like, at a party with another family member, like, not he's not, because Youssif is related by marriage. It wasn't odd. I don't even think they had met before. It was just the fact that, like, because he is a flirty sim, so if he doesn't get attention, it's kind of like one of those things where he's just like, give me attention from anybody. And I was trying to figure out at this party why he was so upset, like, why Landon was so upset, and I realized that Youssif was flirting with Landon's cousin Eleanor, and I was like, no, stop. What are you doing? Like, you guys are the perfect relationship. Why are you doing this to me? But then it so happened, like, after time and time, I realized that Landon is more like Carter. If you remember me talking about Carter. Landon is more like Carter than I thought. Like, seriously, kind of. I don't even know where he is. I need to put down these walls. I thought that Landon was the one who was being hurt by Youssif all this time, and it turns out that, like, I took them to the gym once. Well, backtrack. I loaded into a game once where Landon and Youssif's relationship, their romantic relationship, was the tiniest sliver, like almost unseeable. And their friend relationship was almost the same, and I was like, what is going on with these two? What has happened? And then I would always get like moodlets from Youssif that he was sad because his love was like in flirting with other people, and I'm like, what do you mean, Landon? And then I took them to the gym, and apparently he was flirting with somebody at the gym, and I was like, oh my god, he's Carter. He is like the epitome of Carter. But the thing about Landon is, if we go back to his, oh no, sorry, his family tree. So if we go back up to Carter, Here's Landon. Okay. So, Erica is his mother. Carter had Xander and Tanner with his girlfriends. He never moved out of that apartment. Him and Erica were actually closer as friends, but Erica was okay with raising Landon. It was one of those situations where she was kind of just like chill about everything. She was like, I get your situation. Like, you have two boys at home. She had him come visit the other boys sometimes, but it wasn't very often, even though they lived in the city. I guess it was just one of those things where, Carter didn't want to see the child that he wasn't raising. I mean, he barely interacted with his own, like, his sons that he lived with. So, like, I know that deep down Carter felt really guilty about this whole thing. So Landon was coming from a part in his life where he was living with his single mother and his sister, and they were the complete opposite. They lived in a tiny cramped apartment. Yeah, it was nicely decorated and everything, but they were both slobs. He is a neat freak. He is a vegetarian, and he wanted to succeed in life. The only thing is, all these boys, all of them have a little bit of Carter in them, and it's not a problem. The only thing is that, because I liked Carter as a sim, it's just the fact that the way Carter was is a lot like one of my other sims is, and when you meet that sim, you will understand. And the sim he's like, I absolutely love him too. It's just that they they don't they don't get it in life. They just don't understand how to life. They go the wrong way in life, and they, push people away, and they make all these mistakes and they don't learn from them. And these boys carry on those traits. Like, Tanner is just, there's not much to Tanner other than the fact that he's always, I'm sure he's always like mournful. I don't play him that much because he's a vampire, so he'll be here for a while. But he's always like sad, he's always tired, he's always like, he will get away with not doing things if he doesn't have to. That's the part of Carter that is him. Tanner is a womanizer. Now he's married, but he's perfect in any other way. He knows how to treat women. He's also has the slob trait, which you guys didn't see that, but that was definitely Carter too. He got that from Carter. He got that from living in a nasty apartment his whole life until he was able to live by himself. And then Landon, I was like, wow, he's nothing like Carter. Must be because he didn't grow up with Carter. He looks a lot like him, but he's not anything like him. Until he, Youssif started showing me signs like he was talking to other people. That's the part of him that is Carter. He's the unfaithful one, and I could not deal with that when I first found out, because they were perfect for each other. I just didn't understand, and he did him wrong because in this game you can't control it, and he has a daughter, and I messed up way back when because he sent her back to Homeworld, and I thought, if I get this exam, then I'll be able to see Unity. No, it's just the delete button for these kids. So basically, he sent her to space and can never see her ever again, and I know that affects Youssif in some way. And I know that Landon knows that too, and at first he was very supportive, and now he's doing all this shit to him. I mean, it hasn't happened in a while, but this also affects Marci, because I'm sure that she was like, she obviously knows that he's got a kid, and he just let her go, and she's adopted by them. If he was like, she probably felt so insecure, like, he's like, I can't deal with this, I'm sending this kid to space, but was like feeling mournful about it. That probably stirred mixed feelings, like, does my mom and dad want me? I mean, could I find my biological parents? By the way, that's not something I ever planned on doing, was creating biological parents for her, but if you want to see that done, I'll do it. Leave it in the comments and I will make it happen. But the other thing that affects Marci here is they're trying to fix their relationship. They're in a big big empty house. I mean, it's not empty, there's stuff in it, but you know what I mean? It's huge. Like, look at this hallway. It's enough hallway for, like, a party. You could have a party in this hallway alone. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, like, she's taken to talking to the butler and stuff and throwing parties with teenagers, even though she's a bookish nerd, and she should stay that way because she's, I mean, she's a good girl. She's the smart one, and she's still got she's still got decent grades. I hope. Let's check. She's still an A student. She's still an A student. As long as she goes to school, she'll stay an A student because I made her do her homework. But she's taken to like teenager things, and until like Sims gets parenthood, which I feel like it might be soon, but I'm not sure. But until the Sims console gets parenthood, I won't be able to have like my teenagers react in a way that seems as dramatic as her situation. I mean, not just her situation, but any of my teenager situations are. Look at, I made him write books. I made him do all that, and he makes $1,000 for just sitting on his ass because all those books are out there. Because he wrote all those books. That's what he did when they needed to get this place. I mean, they're loaded and they have so much space, which makes it hard for them to like talk to each other. I almost feel bad about it. I loved like doing this house. This is my first big build. It was my first like actual project. To you guys, some of you guys, even those of you who play on console, probably be like, "Oh, that's not that great." But like I feel accomplished making this house, honestly. So, you know, cut me some slack here. It was my first big build. Okay, so let's do something to fix you're focused right now, but I know there's flirtiness under there. They have a bubble blower they don't really ever use. Marci uses it once in a while to be a rebel child, but should I? No, I should. Hold on. Let's ease into this because they have like you need to stop playing that. How about we get you to talk to them? This is all you're doing, by the way, so like fix it with them. Ooh, brighten his day first. I've had to fix this relationship like 3 or 4 times. It's ridiculous. Will you stop playing those damn video games? I think that's what a lot of people would say to me too. Would you just stop playing those damn video games? Brighten his day. Oh my god, why do you have to go to the bathroom right now? Why? Why? Interact with each other. You guys are on such different schedules. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't understand. Yeah, I get it, Youssif. Any day now. Where is he? Why are you talking about death? Pin. Oh, I thought he was gonna say, oh, Pinpeeny. I want them to do that, but I want him to, like, flirt around a little bit. Their relationship is really good right now. I don't know. Did you see that? Did you see that? It's that Sims 4 console stuff going on. I don't understand what, I mean, yeah, again, things happen on computer, but I feel like it happens so often in my game. What is that? Oh my god. Your house is too big. You guys get distracted too easily. You need to communicate. Okay, but I am going to do this. Because I would have showed you guys in the hot tub, but I'll just do this really quick. You can kind of see his tattoo, but again, guys, once we get established with these storylines, it'll be a lot less talking. I mean, obviously I'm still going to talk to you guys, but a lot less jiggling the camera around like a crazy and actually playing the game, actually doing things with these Sims, and, you know, having you guys interact with me and tell me what you want out of the stories, because Originally I didn't want this story touched by anybody. It was my story. It was my time down here. If you get that reference, let me know in the comments. Um, but yeah, so I just want you guys to get to understand them a little bit better so that if you feel like you need to suggest something or want to suggest something for this story, it can happen, or we can figure out something for the storyline to go along. Because it's at this point where, like, I'm in Gen 4, like, I have a whole gaggle of teenagers. Some of you are probably, like, sitting there and being like, what? Why would you say gaggle? But, oh my god, hold on. I need to get a sip. But anyways, I have all these teenagers now who are gonna grow up, and I might need some help figuring out what to do with them all, honestly. I've gotten to the point where I have experimented with, like, all the stuff I can basically do, other than, like, creative stuff, things that, you know, haven't been thought of or have, but, like, you know what I mean. You know, I just think it'd be a lot more fun if you were like, do this, you should do this with this person, or you should do this with this Sim. But for now, I gotta explain these to you. I gotta tell you so you can be like, oh, he's like this, you should do this. But on Landon's arm, he has a tattoo of a heart with wings, and I'm doing the best I can because, remember, no CC, so I have to reuse the tattoos over and over again, but he's the only one that has the heart tattoo, where Youssif's the only one that has the anchor tattoo so far. Even though I do like it on some of my other Sims, I have not put it on there. Um, Landon's is a heart, and he, like, kind of... I can't remember how I thought of this. I think it was Landon who said, come on, let's get matching tattoos, or, like, tattoos that mean something to us, and Youssif was like, that's okay. And then he was like, should we get something that's kind of cliche, too? And Landon's like, he was kind of like, we can, like, that would be really funny. And so, like, they already had a thing where uh, Landon wrote a poetry book for Youssif that got published, and Youssif wrote one for Landon. This was well after they got their tattoos, but it's because uh, Youssif to Landon, he always says, "Oh, you're my wings. Like, you keep me lifted. You keep me creative and inspired, and I'm able to feel free around you." Whereas Youssif is more of a free spirit, and sometimes he can get out of control. So he got an anchor, and so it's like, well, Landon's my anchor. He keeps me grounded when I get out of control, and I need, to sit down and think about uh, the situation at hand, what's going on. Like, sometimes I let my emotions get a hold of me, and Landon's always there to keep me grounded. So they have these cute matching tattoos, but, I'm starting to think they're the kind of couple that should not have gotten these matching tattoos because, uh, you know, all the stuff that's been going on. Who knows where the relationship's gonna end up? Who knows if anybody is watching this and they actually do comment and they say something about their relationship and they're like, they say something that I really don't want to happen, but if that's what people want to see, I'm okay with it. If somebody suggests if somebody suggests that they get divorced, it won't be the end of the world, but it will be so sad. And I'm for it though because, like, once you guys see the rest of these Sims, you're gonna be like, oh my god, yeah, a divorce is nothing compared to this. So, I mean, you already know Kiara's story. She doesn't have her mom in her life, but she has a happy family because Cadence treats her as her own, and they're just happy, and they're like the best family uh, you could possibly ask for when it comes to The Sims. But you know, Landon, I never really played with them as a kid. They were still on auto aging when they were in that generation, and he basically aged up up until I did turn it off for the household so that I could make sure his traits, like his last traits, would be good. Um, but you know, they're just great Sims. And one of the things that's so them about them is when I did have auto aging off, that they picked their traits by themselves for a little bit. Like Tanner has the insane trait, but it's great. He's a frickin' adorable. He's a vampire who stands on the corner and talks to himself, and it's freaking adorable. Like, slay me, it's cute. I can't, and I don't ever say slay me. I don't say that. I'm not like that, but this game brings that kind of stuff out in me. I'm just like, oh my god, just shoot me where I am now. It's too freaking cute. I mean, I got so excited when I saw Tanner and Xander bro hug at their cousin's funeral, which that's another big story for a whole huge story. But it was like I only thought bros could do that. They definitely don't. Aw, see, look, they're okay. You're okay, guys. I don't understand why you guys are having problems, but I guess it's not my place to know. You guys seem to be awfully secretive. Another thing about this family is it's not like I can use mods or anything. What is this? Take picture. Oh. It's not like I can use mods or anything, and autonomy for Sims is all the way up. But it's... Oh wait, you don't need to sleep. Stop. You should paint a painting. You have enough money though. It's so ridiculous. You need to do something fun. Take up golf or something like rich people do. I can't even remember what I was saying now. Sorry, guys. I get rambling, I get going, I'm telling you. Things will be smoother when I figure things out and I edit my videos and I, get a handle on everything. But for now, it's like, I don't know. I just like telling you guys about them. I like that, I have a story-ish to share. Again, it's all like, this is the experimental part of Sims. But I'm so, what is that? Oh, the columns are sticking out of the house. See, I'm still learning. The only reason I have columns, though, is it does make it look better, but it's, the only reason I put them in is because they need it for the Mansion Baron aspiration. But yeah, this is the outside of the house. It's not much, but it's not much. I didn't even put windows on this side. It just looks like a big arrow, which is fine because there's enough windows in each room, but it's like could have done something with it, I guess. Because this side is cut out. It's big, it's spacious, it's too much and not enough at the same time, if that makes sense. It's like there's a lot of space and I don't know what to do with it. Marci's back home. She's uncomfortable though. Sleep. I think if she can sleep for a little bit, we can maybe call over the teenagers and have a party. The only teenager we can't call over is Lucas. But yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You don't even know what that is yet. I forget that I have these out here. I'm gonna say I could have the butler prepare food if we're gonna have a party, but I have these two tables out here. Landon, what's good, my boy? What are you doing? Oh, yeah. Break it down. Okay, one thing, though, I will say about this is I... I don't really care for the dancing because it's repetitive. If only the PlayStation or the console version of The Sims had the Get Together pack. If only. If only. Also, I just really want my Sims to be a DJ too, and wear that. What is. It's not Deadmau5, is it Testio is the guy who wears the lit up helmet? There's Deadmau5 who made it famous, and then I think Testio is the one that just wears the helmet, and that's what the helmet looks like in the Get Together pack for the DJ helmet. The butler's sitting here playing games and not doing anything. Did you just walk through that door? Are you a ghost? Are you paranormal? Mmm. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. I'm glad I get to sit here and like play with you guys and talk with you guys if there is use guys out there, because you know, I sit here and I play silently and something happens and I'm like, I can't wait to tell that to my husband when he gets home. But now, you know, I can just be like, you're here, you saw it, you witnessed it. That's what I mean. Nothing's happening right now, but like, I mean, he's crushing his high score in Blick Block right now, but other than that, like, nothing's going on. I'm showing you the most basic of the families first. I'm showing you the ones where drama isn't really a thing. Um, it was in the past, maybe it will be again. Again, if you have any suggestions, comment below. Um, I just, I'm really excited about this, guys. I'm really excited to show you this. Like, I didn't know how to go about it. I'm like, right now it isn't, it just looks like I'm not paying attention to my camera, which is part true, but the other part is I just am, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That I just like looking at my rooms. I don't come to this house very often anymore because it feels the same as what I feel like they're going through. It's like there's nothing to do here. Nobody wants to talk to each other. It's just like I'm sitting here and doing nothing. Oh, he's talking to the... You just gave him a heartfelt compliment. I gotta keep an eye on you, boy. You know that Youssif's right upstairs, right? This man... Okay, he's an adult. You watch yourself. Hold up. How was work? Who is that, I wonder? Stop. Who is this? Nicolette. I thought for sure that it was one of my Sims. None of them have that job. None of the teenagers have that job. But I was just making sure that they're dressing weird all of a sudden. Like, what was the Matrix shit with you know, Youssif was wearing a coat that I've never seen before. I like that coat. I'm gonna have to dress somebody in it, but I don't know. Weird, weird. I'm watching you, boy. I am not saving this game until this conversation is over. Oh, we're gonna throw a party. Yep. Oh, he's a foodie. So you like cooking. So cook more often. I'm looking at you, buddy. I feel like I should get a face cam. I've been like, I don't know what to do about that just yet. I need to learn what I need to learn for. Why? Why you have a bed? Why? I want to learn how to do it though because I want to be able to. You can stop. You can eat at this party that we're about to throw. Is it on the first page? Yes, it is. Some of my facial expressions you guys don't see, but like in some of my silence, I'm like making the craziest faces about some things. And I will too. When it comes to The Sims, I will sit here silently in shock sometimes, and you'll wish that you saw this face. But it'll be no more running out to my husband and being like, "You, I cannot." believe what Tanner just did right now. It won't be any more of that. I mean, it still will. I'll still tell him, but it won't be me walking out mid-gameplay. Let's do a house party. Let's not prestige it. I hate doing that. Oh my god. I'm talking like Marci, or every other teenager in this game. Who the hell is Guadalupe Farrell? And why do you hate them, Marci? This family also has this thing where every person they interact with, they don't like. And at first I was like, okay, that's good. That way Youssif and Landon will stay together. But now I think that, you know what? I think that actually Youssif doesn't like him. Now I think that the reason that they don't like certain people is because one or the other were flirting with them. If that makes sense the way I said that, but let's invite Xander over. And Zane and Sage. That's it? That's all you have on your... I'm inviting Blake over. Blake is a good kid. It's more of a teenage party. But where is everybody else? I don't know any of these other people. You guys, like, hang out with some weird people when I don't play you. Ooh, yeah, hire a mixologist. You could have Kiara or Xander be a mixologist, but, you know, it's just whatever. I guess... No, we don't need one. I could have had Anakin be the entertainer, but we need guests. No. You got money. Do it. Anybody coming? There's Kiara. Look at... Alright. Appreciate her party outfit. Just do it. People are like, ugh, Max's clothing. But it's like, just put it together. Like, I mean, okay. I can't say anything. I wear graphic tees every day, so it's not like I'm good. I'm not even good at the graphic design aspect of it. I do like doing it, like, in this game, but it's like, I think I put her together pretty well. If I didn't, somebody let me know that she looks like trash, I guess. But I like her outfit. I think it's good. I don't have a problem playing with the Max's stuff. Yeah, I kind of wish that I had, like, the computer version just because they have a lot more stuff to begin with. But that's another thing, like I told you guys in the last video, that I'm doing this very archaic. I'm doing it on my PlayStation and putting it on a USB drive, and like, I'm gonna edit it on a laptop that is not very good. Like, I can't even, if I wanted to play games on the laptop, I can't play any, like, 3D games. I can only play, I mean, Doki Doki Literature Club runs smooth on it, but that's about all you're gonna get. Notice how the brothers are kind of dressed like. Where's Sage? Bro, where's Sage? Did Sage come? There's Blake, there's your boyfriend. Kiara, there's your boyfriend. Well, sorry. They are not, they're not an actual thing. Gotta remember that. Aw, and of course, he's just out here. Okay. Landon? Landon. Come talk to him, please. Thanks for coming. Who's tending the bar? Oh, Landon! Why? You're not... Excuse me? I mean, you're wearing your party outfit. So... No, see... What? Youssif! Where's the bartender we hired? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes! Oh, the bro hug! The bro hug! Yes, I love when they do that! No, stop, stop. I love it when they do it when they don't have the bro trait. If anybody else's Sims have ever done this, let me know, because this is the first case ever in the history of history with all of the Let's Plays that I've seen. Not that I've seen a lot where they've had, like, siblings that were very, very close, other than, like, Claire's Let's Plays, and I can't remember if any of them bro hugged when they didn't have the bro hug trait, but oh my god, I love it. I just love it so much. I love it. Okay. Continue talking to your brother. Another tidbit of information is that Landon gave Xander $25,000 because he knew he had the new apartment. He felt bad for selling off all the stuff in the family home, like a true asshole, because it was an asshole move. It was an accident on my part in real life, but I made it a thing where it was like Landon was like, "Well, I've lived here. I think that I can do this," and then he was like feeling guilty, and he's like, "Well, I guess everybody in the family should get a share of the money of everything that I sold off." So he gave him $25,000, which Xander immediately used to pay off a part of his loan. Oh my god, you're such a slob, Xander, but I don't care. I love you. I love you, buddy. But anyways, he immediately used it to pay off his, to pay part of his loan off. He was at 124,000, now he's at 99,000 that he's still got to pay off. But I mean, damn, you just ate that strawberry in one bite. Oh, we're not gonna go there though. We're not gonna. Anakin looking good, buddy. You don't look very happy. He's, when we talk about, I mean, he's the one, I'll just tell you about him now, because now you're meeting him. Anakin is the true emo of all the teenagers. And you're like, he doesn't look like he's emo, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but anybody who actually went by emo in high school or middle school or whatever, it's not just a look, it's like your personality. And that's how he is. He's very into his music. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He left home after he was with his first girlfriend and found out that his girlfriend was fooling around with his cousin Lucas, which, you know, we'll talk about Lucas later. We'll talk about that later. You know, we'll just talk about it later. But he was devastated. It was like his first girlfriend, and because he just gives his all with anything that's emotional, it just tore him down immediately. And he was like, I can't even be in this town. I can't be here. I have to go. I have to leave. And he ended up moving to the city. That's where we tried to visit him last time he wasn't home. I don't know what he was doing. He was probably at the karaoke bar. But he found himself in his music. He's already published songs. He hasn't maxed out either the piano or the guitar skill, but he's maxed out his singing skill already. And that's the first sim that I've had do that, because it's like such a hard thing to do, I feel like. As Anders still has to do it for his aspiration as a city native, and he's at like 6, and I just don't have the time to do it with him. But I'm make sure that boy gets his aspiration fulfilled before he goes to the pearly sim gates, or however you would want to say it. But you know, he just is so invested in his music, and he's not making any money from it, really. I've had Xander hire him once. I don't know if he actually got paid for it, but he, you know, he moved out, so he thought he needed a job, and he quit his job already because it was too much on top of school. And so now he has a little bit of money saved up, but I don't know what's going to happen when that's gone. He's still got a while before he can get an actual job as an entertainer, because he's still a teenager, and he's a teenager. But, you know, that's another thing, like, we'll see when we see. So after this party, we'll stop. I don't know how much of this is going to get edited. This might be a very long video, but some people like that. But yeah, anyway, so, like, again, just showing you these guys, and then, you know, help me plan their futures, you know? Help me plan their futures. I'd love to see where this goes now. Like, I'm at the point where I've done what I wanted to do. Like, I've gotten them to where I want them, other than, like, now the teenagers, I gotta figure things out for them, but, like, help me, guys, help. Blake, you're looking good. Whoa, Marci, are you okay? You got a lot going on. Is that you? Why are you in the green, then? Hold on, stop. You gotta go to the bathroom. You're going... No, stop. Hold on, pause. Pause. Oh my god, sometimes this game does weird shit. Okay. You want to take that bath, that's fine. During a party? Cool. I'm still getting a handle also, and I've been playing this for a while, but like, because I've played so much, I sometimes like zone out when I play. I won't do that anymore because I'm playing with you guys. Right now I'm kind of like distracted by the talking, but I'll get better at it, guys. Don't worry about it. I'll get better at it. I love this. They're all sitting together. Oh, it's why stop. I think that I know Marci is the only one that can initiate the bubble blower. She's taking a bath. I don't know if they'll have time. Because usually, like Kiara, when people come over to her house, she's like, "All right, come use the bubble blower." That's how much they're like party sims. Like Xander is like, as long as you go to school and do what you're supposed to be doing, like I don't care what you're doing. He on each of their birthdays, each of his kids' birthdays when they turn into teenagers, because that's when teenagers can drink in this game. He made them all the most expensive drink he knows how to make. I can't remember what that is, but it was like a tradition for him to do, and it was just like, oh, you guys still are doing your thing. I love it. I love it. That's good. That's good. I love it. How many times am I gonna repeat myself? And then she's got that look that Xander gives, like, I'm dramatic. Well, she's not dramatic, but she's like, I'm just like she's always happy, but she's also very like, why do you think the whole family wears sunglasses? Why? Like, look. You know she was on the bubble blower before she came to this party. Pre-gaming. Xander. Sitting look, he's just like sitting here by himself listening to the music. Listening to the teenagers. He's listening in. He's listening in to the teenagers. I know, Xander. What you wouldn't give to be that young again. I get it. Why did you come in your workout gear? Did you? Oh, I know. You were in their gym. I'm thinking about when, this is another thing I need help with. I'm thinking about when Landon and Youssif pass away, they want to write a will, but I don't think, I think they're going to ask Marci, and I think Marci's not going to want to stay in this big house because of the way she felt all this time. She's probably going to want to move somewhere else, maybe even to the city. I know that these boys have grown up in the city, but they don't have the city native aspiration for this reason. I might write them in... Uh-oh, uh-oh! Whoa, where? 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 You know what? I never served food. I'm a bad party host. I don't know if you guys heard that. There's an alien abduction going on somewhere. I can't find it. Oh, maybe not. Who's not here? Oh, he's at the bar. He's been saying that. See, I'm bad at this again. I used to be. It depends on my day or whatever, but. Alright. Before this house party ends, call your friends over to get turned on the bubble blower. Change the flavor. Jade Dragon, it makes everybody confident. I'm learning these. Fairy Fizz, I think, is the flirty one. The Passion one, which I thought was the flirty one, makes them angry because they end up like literally. Oh shoot, what did I do? No, I did that right. It literally makes them breathe fire. Then they start talking shit about each other. When you put in that passion fruit and they start like belching fire and stuff, then they start talking shit to each other. Like the no sign with their faces on it, like they all hate each other and they're like talking shit. I just don't understand. It's like, wow, in the real world, people would just be kind of like quiet and then talk behind your back. You're just talking shit to each other's faces. I mean, that's not always the case, but you know, maybe they're opening up about something. Again, these families are pretty laid back. Like, Landon wasn't raised by his dad, but, like, his mom was laid back. Xander's obviously laid back. You know, they're very... I mean, they're hands off with Marci now. They loved Marci. I mean, they still do love her, but I guess they don't want to... Oh, are they? Okay. Oh no, they're all leaving. I didn't invite them over specifically, did I? No, I didn't. Now it's just Marci by herself, but she's happy. Oh, well, she's introverted, so she's tense. Well, I'm gonna leave this here. I've recorded a lot. This is probably gonna be a long video. We didn't do much. It was a lot of explaining again. It was a lot of trying to initiate my channel. I hope I didn't bore you guys too much with the talking. Again, I promise once we get established with all the families and stuff, you know, I'll take suggestions anytime if you guys are going to comment what you think should happen with these families, with the little bit of information that you have, even though, you know, I could talk for an hour and still not even scratch the surface of some of this stuff. So, if you appreciated this, give it a like, and I will see you guys all the next time.